Welcome to Serenity, my TeaTube channel. My name is Sarah and I talk all about tea here. And today I'm talking about tea inside one of my favorite places in the world, my greenhouse. I love my greenhouse. And this flowering bush here is so fragrant, it's making this whole entire room smell divine. It's just so magical in here right now. I got all of my seeds started, so I've got some red tomatoes going. I've got all sorts of melons. I like to plant things in rainbow colors, so I have yellow fleshed watermelons, orange fleshed watermelons, pink fleshed watermelons, and then I've got all different color cauliflower going, purple, green, orange, white. This year I'm planting some pumpkins for my chickens because apparently chickens love pumpkins. So I'm going to attempt to store them in the barn and give them to them throughout the winter. All you have to do is just like either cut them in half, they'll hollow them out, or you can just chuck them and smash them, which could also be fun as long as you don't hit a chicken by accident. If you ever have the opportunity at like a farmer's market, try to get some farm fresh free range eggs, because if it's a small farmer like I am, those chickens are probably named and loved and well taken care of, not locked away in a cage. Oh, that kills me. Anyway, I'm doing an unboxing today of one of my very favorite tea companies, and that's Bruu Tea. I was initially introduced to this company when they reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in sampling their subscription box. And they've since sent me another one, and each time there's been a sample in there that I absolutely loved. So I decided to go ahead and make myself a purchase. So I bought this with my own money, and they have incredibly reasonably priced shipping coming all the way overseas to Canada. I think this box cost me like less than $5 Canadian to ship. I don't know how they have managed to do that, because even Canadian local companies don't ship that cheap. So I really appreciated that, and it will likely mean that I'll be making purchases again from them in the future. They really have a cool and diverse selection of teas on their website, and one of their teas is actually my top 5 favorite teas of all time. And it's in this box, so I will wait to show you what that is. If you want a nice way of just sampling some of their teas, try their subscription box, because they do send fun little treats in it too, and also a discovery tea, which kind of introduces you to the region that it's grown and the culture behind who grows it. I would definitely recommend signing up for the subscription box. I plan to eventually, once my tea haul or my tea hoard is significantly smaller. I'm really going to focus this year on doing a big sit down, because with not being able to go to stores, I've been pretty bored, so I've been doing a lot of online shopping. So my tea collection has probably more than doubled since last summer. I've just been sitting there buying tea online. And especially because you can't go smell it, you're like, oh, maybe that will be good. So you end up trying things that if maybe you had been in store and smelled it, you wouldn't have bought. So now I have a pretty big collection of things I'm iffy about. So I'm going to try to find interesting ways to drink them and make them unique and fun. Plus, I've also done gigantic stockpiles of my favorites as well. So it's been like a combination of everything. So Bruu Tea from the UK, great company, reasonable shipping, good prices on their tea, very interesting blends. A good company to try out if you want to try something from overseas that isn't going to like break the bank with shipping costs. All right. Let's open this up, see what I bought. Oopsies, uh-oh. I thought it was pretty cool that they actually sent my order in their subscription box. This is how your subscription would come, in a box like this. Nicely packaged. Oh, they sent me a treat. That's cool. In my previous video, I mentioned this Oat Bar. I wonder if they sent that because of that. I got this in my first subscription box and I really, really liked it. I ate it as my lunch snack, and they sent me another one. So thank you, Bruu Tea. I don't know if they normally do that or if they did it special. Regardless, I think that's pretty cool. So I guess apparently if you order from them, you could potentially get a treat as well, even on a regular order. That is awesome. I'm gonna be having that later today. Okay. This one here is my restock for my very favorite tea, and that's lemon waffle. I love this tea. This is the one that was in my very first subscription box, and I just thought it was fantastic. I actually mailed some to my sister because we want to do like a lemon waffle photography shoot for this tea. It's all around delicious. It's lemony, it's waffly, it tastes like a baked good with lemon. It's fantastic. I would say this is probably in my top 5 favorite teas of all time, so I'm glad to be restocked. Next one, this is a brand new one, and the name alone was like irresistible to me. Strawberry Milkshake. I love their little gold clips. You can see they use little tiny gold clips to hold the info card to their tea. So cute. I've been looking for a strawberry tea that I can make a tea latte with, and this one sounds like it might be one that's gonna work. Its ingredients are rooibos, natural flavoring, freeze-dried strawberry pieces, and raspberry leaves. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, that's nice. That smells fantastic. I can see this making a delicious latte. And maybe if I add some chocolate milk, then I'll have a chocolate-covered strawberry latte. That smells like those strawberries and cream candies that you can get. Smells amazing. I think that one was a good choice for me. And then I got 2 sample sizes, which I think is pretty cool if they send those out. They're not a bad price. I think it's like a few dollars to try these out. Let's see. Creme Brulee. Obviously, I like my dessert style teas. Okay, that smells like creme brulee. Creme brulee is one of my very favorite desserts. The Keg, which is a restaurant here in Canada, they used to have this little mini $3 one that you could order, and it was mango creme brulee, and oh my goodness, it was like only 2 bites worth, but it was so good. I don't think they do that anymore, unfortunately. I'm not like a huge dessert person. I usually just like to taste it, so a small one is like my dream. It was so good. And the last one, orange ice cream. You can see I definitely got all dessert style teas in this haul. So orange ice cream, let's see if that smells delicious too. So far, all winning. Yeah, that smells so good. That's amazing. I'm pretty excited to try these out. I've been so impressed with their teas that handpicking out flavors that seem suited to my palate was really, really fun. So my final collection here, all desserty, lemon waffle, strawberry milkshake, creme brulee, and orange ice cream. They all smell fantastic. I got 2 fruit fusions and I got 2 rooibos. I'm probably gonna turn as many of these into lattes as I can, because that would be pretty fun. I'm really looking forward to trying these. If you've tried any of these blends, let me know which one is your favorite and how you like to prepare it. I always like hearing how other people do things, because all of a sudden it might like open your mind up to a brand new way of making tea, or a fun way of combining different teas together. That's always cool, because then you're just creating a whole new flavor almost. I need to experiment more with that. There's a few that I really like doing already. But I'm pretty happy with my haul here. Once I'm off my buy ban, I'm gonna have to maybe get some more, because I'm very impressed with all these ones that showed up here. Very fun. Well, that's it for my unboxing here. Unboxings are my favorite videos to do, because it's like a little bit of Christmas every single time. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me in my greenhouse with all of my little baby plants. They're gonna go into the garden in a couple weeks. We're at the very beginning of April, so I'll probably wait about 2 more weeks to make sure we don't have any more morning frost before I plant all my seedlings. The last few years I've been waiting until May long weekend, and then I don't get a crop until really late in the summer. And my cousin always plants right around now, and she's just like laughing because she's getting full meals when my plants are still mini. I'm gonna try to plant earlier this year so I can have food all summer long. We're eventually planning on getting a freeze dryer too, which is a really, really good way of preserving your food. One of these teas has freeze-dried strawberries, so. Once my garden's planted and starting to get full bloom, I'll try to film a video out in it so you can see it. It's just so magical. We have like 3, I think this year we might actually have 4 different gardens, plus the greenhouse I usually like to fill with all varieties of tomatoes in all different colors. My favorite being the Jubilee, which is a big yellow tomato, and Chef's Choice, which is a gigantic green tomato. And I will make what I call rainbow BLTs. I'll slice up a bunch of different tomatoes and I'll put it on this really, really delicious local bread that we have made with sprouted grains. Oh my goodness, so good. farm life is just so wonderful. I love growing things. It's just so peaceful and makes you feel independent. That's one thing I like, is being self-sufficient and not depending on the government for everything, because you can't always trust your government. Oh no, my conspiracy side's coming out. If you've tried Bruu before, let me know what you think about them and what your favorite tea from that company is, because maybe on my next haul I can grab some. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.